2016 has been a pretty absurd year. Just look at the US election. We live in an age where misinformation runs rampant. People believe anything they hear. Due to the state of things, negativity and anger are interpreted as more truthful, whether or not they actually are. As a content creator and public figure, I've been a target of misinformation as of late. Blind trust has blurred the line between truth and lie. I figured it was about time I laid out the truth about my opinions of Halo 5 and the future of the franchise. Since the US election is still painfully relevant, when it comes to Halo, I'm on the liberal side. I don't want to make Halo great again. Halo has always been great in its own way. No game is perfect. No Halo is perfect. If you ask anyone which Halo is their favorite and which is their least favorite, nearly everyone will have a different answer. Try it right now. In the comments below, list your favorite Halo titles in order from favorite to least favorite. Favorite to least favorite, you'll see what I'm talking about. Nobody is right in this opinion. That's exactly what an opinion is. Nobody's wrong. 343's attempts to make Halo their own has resulted in distance from the core Halo feel. Now, this isn't entirely a bad thing. Every Halo title has evolved from the previous one. As the industry changes, so too does Halo. I've always said that the classic Halo gameplay wouldn't hold up in modern times. Admittedly, I've loosened my grip on that stance a bit. However, with the critical acclaim of Titanfall and Overwatch, it's hard to imagine a dated feel bringing in a huge modern audience. Could it work? Yes, but we don't know for sure. There are things that Halo 5 did that I don't want to carry over to Halo 6. Off the top of my head, Spartan Charge has gotta go, Splinter Grenades are lame, and the REQ system definitely needs to be refined if it continues to exist. However, I fully believe that Halo 5's core gameplay is some of the best we've seen. I feel spoiled by it. Other FPS titles don't feel as weighty or crisp. Halo 4 was 343's first attempt. It wasn't perfect. It did some neat things, but it just wasn't there yet. Halo 5 reinvented the wheel again and brought something different. It wasn't exactly a sequel for them. Ideally, Halo 6 would build off of what Halo 5 has already done. Starting all over with something new wouldn't be good for anyone. We need to see a true studio sequel. I believe there is a way to please most audiences. For starters, the weapons, Spartans, vehicles, and general artistic direction needs to pay homage to classic Halo titles. Why are we changing the battle rifle every game? Why did we need to change the rocket launcher only to bring back the spanker in an update? Halo 6 should at least visually be Halo. We need black undersuits. We need the classic weapons. We need the classic game types. At launch, Halo 6 should have King of the Hill, Oddball, and Race. Look, it's great to try new things. I actually quite enjoy the old Breakout, not the new one. But first we need to have the core gameplay working. Then you can build new fun toys. Some of these ideas are relatively easy to implement, namely black undersuits. This simple little tweak makes the Spartans look like Spartans and not Power Rangers. It makes individual armor pieces identifiable. Right now they all look kind of the same. I personally think all the Halo games have still felt like Halo for the most part. So long as we start with the game types and visual style we know and love, modern gameplay quirks aren't really the devil. That being said, the Halo 6 beta should be early enough to refine the gameplay based on participation and feedback. I have no doubt in my mind that 343 have at least one fancy new game mode for everyone to try. But when it comes to Halo, the classic game types will always reign supreme. Now, admittedly, I'm a Halo campaign guy first and foremost. That's what really draws me into Halo. Even if I'm just messing around with friends in multiplayer, the models, the weapons, the music all keep me hooked. It's a universe with so much lore and so much history. Halo 5's campaign wasn't the worst thing you've ever played, be honest with yourself. But we hold Halo to such insanely high standards. Who wouldn't? It's a franchise we love and want to succeed. We have all of this muscle memory from hundreds of hours of gameplay. Halo's campaign is incredibly important. The ultimate Halo FPS title will have a fun, gripping campaign and addictive, enjoyable multiplayer. I personally believe that character stories make for the best stories. When it comes to Halo, I want to look at situations with a magnifying glass. Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn was actually kinda good. That's because it focused on individual characters. Look how many characters Halo 5 has. The more characters in a main narrative, the less time you have to give exposition to each character. For an 8 to 10 hour campaign, we should focus on interpersonal stories.
Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their station.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone.
Let's tackle the hard part now. REQs. I know. Microtransactions in modern gaming are very misunderstood. We're witnessing this transition in the game industry. Games are becoming more complex by the day, and the business side of gaming is becoming more, well, businessy. When there is money to be made, money will be made. Microtransactions are a simple way for studios to earn significantly more revenue from their product. No matter how much people squirm, they will continue being a reality in some fashion. Early microtransactions in AAA titles were abysmal. They always joked about horse armor in Oblivion or the unlock everything keys. Gamers love working toward things, be that achievements, in-game customization items, or collectibles. When there are opportunities to pay to win, players get rightfully miffed. There are without a doubt pay-to-win titles out there, but I don't believe Halo 5 to be a major offender. It's questionable and arguable, certainly. But Halo 5 is a step towards a more acceptable microtransaction system. Ideally, I'd like only customization items and boosts to be attainable through real-world cash. No weapons, nothing like that. The REQ system isn't all bad. It's fun, it's addictive, it's proven to work psychologically, and it rakes in a bunch of cash. However, the main issue is presented when weapons and power-ups enter the system. A random pack opening feature is awful when it holds people back from being on even ground. If we should continue to have unlockable weaponry in Halo, it should be laid out more akin to the Halo Reach customization system. We should be able to see what we want to unlock in an easy-to-navigate menu and potentially be given the option to purchase it. Think of how Rainbow Six Siege does it. You can earn credits by merely playing, save up for your favorite skin, and buy it whenever you have the cash. No random card system at play there, making microtransactions unobtrusive, and they don't give you a combat edge. These dreaded microtransactions aren't likely going anywhere. Let's be realistic about this. So how can we as a community make it best on ourselves? By wanting one that doesn't get in the way of gameplay. One that allows idiots, like myself, to look fancy early on with a sweet skin, but that skin will be available to anyone if they save up. I've given praise to parts of the Halo 5 REQ system because I see it as a step towards this utopia where players are happy and devs keep making money. But, being realistic again, a random unlock system is so commonplace now that we'll likely see more of it. In which case, we can only hope it's refined, fair, and unobtrusive. In summary, Halo should continue refining itself while always remembering its history. The golden days of Halo are long gone. We'll never see the scene of Halo 3 again. But with future Halo releases likely being play anywhere and available on PC as well, we can once again jumpstart the community. Remaining open-minded, constructive, and welcoming is the key to the future of this community. Thanks for listening to my rant. I hope if you agree with it, leave your comment. And if you don't, definitely leave your comments as well. I don't think this plan is necessarily perfect, but this is something I've been thinking about a lot, talking to a lot of people about, and I always try as hard as possible to get in that middle ground. Typical YouTube outro, subscribe, hit that like button, and actually hit the bell button. Bell up, bro. Bell up. YouTube is stupid lately, so bell up. This is how you really subscribe to people. Bell up, yo. Bell up. Bell up, brev out, bro down. Follow me on Twitter at Greenskull, and yeah, Forge team, keep doing you, because Forge is the best part of Halo 5.
Halo. It's finished.
No, I think we're just getting started.